We interrupt your regularly scheduled programming to bring you some breaking news. There's been reports all over the area of something crazy going on, something big. People's homes, their minds even, are being taken over by something called, what is it they're calling it? They're calling it Bad Movie Debate.
What up, nerds? It's me, Jacob Babb, for Bad Movie Debate. We're here to do a regular old debate episode. Nothing special for Christmas just yet. We'll get there. We got time. First and foremost, got a couple of updates about the podcast in general. Number one, video will only be on YouTube. So if you like watching video, it'll only be on YouTube going forward. It just streamlines my process and makes my life a lot easier. And yeah, so you can still listen on Spotify and Apple and everywhere you get your like audio fix in. But if you want to watch my face and the faces of my guest, you're going to have to go onto YouTube. And then also, because of some changes and stuff, in the link, or there's a link in the description of this episode to this like deals page where I have some sponsors now, kinda. And if you go look at that, I have some stuff that I've tried that I like, and you can go there and get a discount, and I get a little bit of cash money out of that. So check that out. It's in the description of this episode. But yeah. Okay. All that announcements are over. Today I have Julia with me. Say hey.
Hello, everybody.
Hell yeah. We got a doozy of a movie. We got a doozy of a movie today, I think. Yeah, so Taylor Lautner, bless him.
He was trying, yo.
He was trying so hard, and you could see him trying, which is part of the problem.
I say he was trying, but I'm like, really? Was he?
Was he? I don't know.
I think I saw some real tears. That was good. That was a good job.
I don't know about.
I mean, I can't make myself cry.
I mean,
so
I
think
can't
that was a
either,
good job.
but I don't think. But it's that's a major Hollywood set. It's easy to get some fake tears going.
I think there's drops and stuff.
Yeah, you can.
That's true. But you can't fake that action.
Can't fake that action. No, that was fun. So we're gonna be talking about Taylor Lautner's box office smash, Abduction, and it's a lot. We'll get into it, but first we'll go over, like we always do, we're gonna go over so the genre I picked for this movie is kind of long-winded, but it's I don't even know how I phrased it to you earlier. It's like,
I got it right here.
Oh, you got it right there. Yeah.
Oh,
however I phrased it there is probably the best way I'm gonna get it across, but you'll figure it out.
You said the genre is movies that star an actor that was part of a young adult or kids franchise as an adult. Maybe it's better phrased as movies that star an adult actor that was formerly a part of a young adult or kids franchise.
Yeah, something like that. So like your Harry Potter actors and like your Twilight actors, Taylor Lautner, and stuff like that, who went on to make some like pretty good solid movies after the fact and like stuff like that. You understand. What are your top 5? What do you got? Do you have them in a particular order?
I do. I have them ranked from like best to worst. Well, I guess roughly. And yeah, roughly. And mind you, I'm not the biggest movie buff, so some of these are kind of like what the internet told me the stars would fall into this category. Yeah. I'm not 100% sure what like the star necessarily was a part of as a younger person. But I digress. So number 1 for me is Dune. We got Zendaya in there.
Okay. Good
you know
one.
What?
Yeah.
She was a Disney star. So
yeah, she was a Disney star.
And those movies are sick.
That's fair. Mine didn't go to that. Like, yeah, I didn't even think about like Disney Channel.
That was like the first thing I thought of was like Disney stars, boy bands.
Yeah, that's good. All right,
the second one is a movie I recently saw, which is One Battle After Another with Leo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
That was really good. And then the last 3 are we've got The Dark Knight. Which is kind of a twofer because we've got Christian Bale and Heath Ledger, who was also like, he started pretty young in Hollywood and whatnot. And then we have also The Dark Knight Rises because we got Christian Bale again. And the reason I've rated that one not last is because I do think that the special effects are pretty cool in that one. Yeah. And I just like that one better.
Yeah.
And then the last one is Batman Begins.
Ooh.
Because the Scarecrow is really scary and I don't like that part.
Yeah. No, Cillian
But
Murphy
I pretty much really love that series, actually.
Yeah.
And
no,
so
that's incredible. Yeah.
I like initially had it as number 3 was like Batman Dark Knight
Just
series.
all of it,
and then I was
yeah.
like, I'm going to break these out because I
Yeah.
can't think of anything else. But
Yeah,
also,
that's valid.
I love that trilogy like a lot.
No, it's incredible. I love it. I'm not talking shit when I say this, but I will say it did give us a lot of really bad, dark and gritty DC movies for a decade after, because those were so good and dark and gritty and like cerebral and like real.
And then they
stuff.
just kept trying to do the same thing
over
and over again.
Movies that just so happened to be set in Batman's universe and stuff. And they're like, let's do that again with like Justice League and like everybody else, and they just all suck after that. But we're fixing it. James Gunn is fixing it. The new Superman's really good. So it's
is it?
Oh, it's so good. Oh, you haven't seen it yet?
No.
Oh my god.
I kind of want to though.
It's very good. I highly recommend that. But so that's a pretty good list, I would say. And actually, I'm gonna make an addendum to one of mine because you said Disney Channel, and I'm about to.
You got one?
I got one.
There's some good ones.
Solid.
Disney knows how to find them.
I got a deep cut, like a. Oh, he wasn't like in Disney stuff like forever ago. Okay, first and foremost, mine aren't in any particular order, just like how I wrote them down. Imperium with Daniel Radcliffe. This movie is so good. Nick and I watched it on a whim forever ago, but it's kind of a hard watch because you're watching Harry Potter be a Nazi because he's like working for the CIA and he infiltrates a white supremacist group.
That's a lot,
and he has to do it for like a long time to like. Find out his mission.
If you're gonna infiltrate one of those things, you can't just be like, "What's up, guys? Tell me all your secrets."
It's pretty hard watching Harry Potter say and do the things he does in this movie, but it's really, really good. It's a very good watch. I highly recommend that movie to anybody. But it's kind of tough watching little old Harry Potter do these horrible things in the name of like stopping a huge like crime, though. Like it's like the goal. So
it actually is Gryffindor values, the heart of it.
Yeah, absolutely. Cool. Yeah,
well, I'll take it.
It's really good. I highly recommend that. And then I'm gonna say The Lighthouse with Robert Pattinson, a la Twilight. Lighthouse, Robert Eggers.
Is that a scary movie?
It's a weird one. Yeah, it's Robert Eggers. It's black and white. It's him and Willem Dafoe.
Never mind. It's not the movie I'm thinking about.
It's him and Willem Dafoe, and they're lighthouse keepers, and things get real weird. And there's like a mermaid, and then like and like the light. The
I
lighthouse.
don't think I know this movie.
It's like it's like a cosmic horror movie. It's really weird.
So they're like in that lighthouse all alone.
It's just the two of them. Yeah, it's like they show up for their like 6 months of duty.
Oh, 6 months is a long time.
Yeah.
I might get a little curious.
Yeah, it's a lot, but it's probably one of my favorite Robert Pattinson movies.
Okay, I'll have to check it out.
He's also in Harry Potter. Don't forget. So
he sure is. He died.
He is until he's very much not in that movie anymore, and it's a lot. What movie did you think I was talking about?
I think I was thinking about Shutter Island.
Shutter Island. Hey, a Leo movie, great movie.
Yeah,
fantastic movie.
I was like, Robert Pattinson was in that movie. That was a scary movie.
No, he's not in that one.
No,
not that I've noticed. I don't think he is. It's been a long time since I've seen it, but okay. Then we got another Daniel Radcliffe one, Swiss Army Man, with him and Paul Dano. Really, really weird movie. This guy, Paul Dano, who also Quentin Tarantino is wrong. Paul Dano is an American treasure and a phenomenal actor. Quentin Tarantino recently said Paul Dano was a bad actor.
Well, he probably wouldn't let him like film his feet or something.
Something like that. Yeah, exactly. People are just like flaming the hell out of Quentin Tarantino. They're like, "Are you kidding?" Like, it's up, and I'm gonna jump on that train as well. Paul Dano is amazing. I don't care what anyone says. Sorry, Quentin. But that's him, and it's him and Daniel Radcliffe, and it's Paul Dano gets like stranded on an island, like a plane crash kind of a thing, and he's like stuck on this island for a really long time. And then Daniel Radcliffe was like on the plane too, but he's dead. But his dead body starts like talking to him.
That's so weird.
And he uses the dead body like as a tool, like in certain ways to like do what he needs to do to like survive and like all this stuff.
Does he eat it?
And like, no.
Oh,
he doesn't do that.
It's the first thing I thought.
I know, right? Yeah, you would think, but it's a really good, really endearing, but also very weird kind of movie. And the ending is like, okay, like, so like an unreliable narrator kind of a thing.
Okay,
like it's a bit of a trip of a movie, but it's very good. That one's awesome. And then I have a recent one that I did a TikTok about the other day, or like a post the other day about Oh Hi. It's on Netflix, not a Netflix movie. but it's this like dark comedy romance movie. And the main dude in it is Logan Lerman who Percy Jackson from the Percy Jackson movies and stuff, like as an adult. It's really good, and it's really like Austin started watching it and then was like, I'm gonna wait until Jacob gets home because I think he's gonna like this movie. It's kind of creeping me out, but it's supposed to be like a rom-com that's kind of dark. And she was like, what is happening right now? And I was laughing really hard. Like kind of a movie, but she was like, I really liked that movie, but it stressed me out. And I was like, yeah, no, it did exactly what it was supposed to. I highly recommend that movie. It was very good. And then my last one, I'm gonna take one out and put another one in, is I'm gonna say The Nice Guys with Ryan Gosling, because he was in the Mickey Mouse Club.
Yeah, he was.
Like I forgot.
I was
all
thinking
about
doing
stuff.
a Ryan Gosling movie.
Yeah.
He was in the Mickey Mouse Club with Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, which is also crazy. But I'm not going to say Friends with Benefits is one of my favorite movies.
I was going to put that on there. I was thinking about it, but it was not a good movie.
Okay, so you're a Friends with Benefits person over No Strings Attached with Ashton Kutcher?
I don't think I watched that one.
Okay, see, and that's kind of where it comes to. So whichever one you watched first. I saw No Strings Attached first, so I like that one more. I know people who like Friends with Benefits more because they saw that one first, because it's basically the same fucking movie.
Oh, okay.
Like
they were like around the same time, right?
They were like came out at the same time, and they're basically literally the exact same movie.
Wait, was No Strings Attached where it was like Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis, and it's like they're
Mila
actually
Kunis is the one with Justin Timberlake.
Wow.
It's Natalie Portman and Ashton Kutcher.
Nice.
Which I think is a more attractive couple overall as well. So
probably
that could be part of the reason why I'm a little biased towards that one. But I also saw that one first. So.
Yeah.
But we'll debate those movies a different time. Okay. So the ratings for Abduction. Forgot we had to talk about Abduction for like 45 more minutes. Talking about all these good movies. Okay, so 5% on Rotten Tomatoes from the critics,
which is horrific. I don't think I've ever seen anything that low.
I think it might be our new lowest one. I think before, I can't remember the movie, but I've done like a 9%er, like maybe 10, but that's the first single digit one in a really long time. It's bad. That's bad.
And it made it to theaters too.
And it was in theaters, yeah. And these are coming like in like these critics. This is like 42 from the popcorn meter, the audience score. People didn't like it either. Like,
no,
the critics were like, this is really
voted.
bad. Some people were like, it's okay, which I think we're
that's where I'm at. I'm like, I would watch it again.
Yeah, you're with the percent that's like, no, it is good, but it's 42% splat on Rotten Tomatoes, which is fair. Now the biggest hell is IMDb. IMDb is always between 6 and 7, 90% of the time. It's always between.
Is it on a scale of 10?
It's on a scale of 10. It's always between 6 and 7.
That's ruthless.
Yeah, it could be any movie unless it's like Breaking Bad and it's a 9. Like it has to be like god tier shit to crack a 7.
That's crazy.
It has to be really bad to go lower than a 6. This one, I believe, let me double check. It is lower than 6.
Yes,
is 5.1.
Okay,
which is probably I think I can say confidently is the lowest IMDb score I've ever seen. And then Metacritic is 25 out of 100 for their critics, and their users 4.3 out of 10. So the critics over there liked it a little bit more.
I mean, but by and large, the people have spoken. This movie sucks.
Yeah, that's the long and short of it for sure. Okay, now groundbreaking moment for us right here. So usually I do good quote, then bad quote. I'm going to do bad quote first this time, which has never happened. Okay. There's a reason why, and it'll become very clear in a moment. So the bad quote comes from Kyle Smith for the New York Post, and he says, quote, actual abduction may be preferable to the movie of the same name, but only if your kidnappers don't torture you by forcing you to watch it, end quote. And as always, my favorite thing about the bad quotes is, you having a bad day that day, Kyle, when you reviewed this movie? Who hurt you today? Because that's really mean. That's really hard.
Is, but I know I'm supposed to be pro, but
yeah, I mean, hey, we're all. It's not great. It's not great. It's not a good movie. We can just go ahead and say,
yeah.
But we can talk. We'll be able to talk about it for a minute. Okay, and then. The good quote, my favorite good quote I've ever had on the podcast. None.
You couldn't find one.
I looked at Metacritic and on Rotten Tomatoes, and not a single review was positive.
So sad.
Even on Metacritic, where like the highest one was 50, which is when and the guy was like, yeah, it's not that good, but I'll give it a little bit of grace, was kind of the opinion of like the highest one on there. Everything on Rotten Tomatoes was 2 out of 5 or lower, and had some dog shit things to say.
Yeah,
not a single tomato. Like, you know, when you look at Rotten Tomatoes, it has like a splat or like a tomato. Not a single tomato.
Wow.
On the entire, from the top critic score, like the top critics reviews. And yeah, the best one was 50, and I was like, well, I guess I have to use this one, but he dogs on it, but gave it a like 50.
Just like be nice.
To be nice, it seems like.
Okay.
So there is no data on good quotes.
Poor Taylor
from
Lautner.
my 2 places I look. Again, I could have probably dug deeper and found something, but I was like, no, that's really funny.
That is really funny. You couldn't find one.
Could not find one. I had some bad movies on here, but there's some people, you know, they got some nice stuff to say. Like, yeah, it's not terrible, you know, but no, everybody was dogging on it from top to bottom. I think it's the best thing that's ever
hilarious.
I think it's just genuinely insane. Okay, so what are your thoughts? Let's just kick it off. Oh wait, what's something you didn't like about the movie? Since you're gonna defend it, I'll say something I did like, since I'm gonna attack it. What's something you were like, this is terrible?
Oh man. If you had asked me that question about the first like 30 or so minutes of the movie, I would say the acting, because Taylor Lautner and co, not great. No. However, as the movie goes on, they kind of say less, and the adults take over on the talking thing, which was a good decision. I would say the massive, they're not even plot holes. They're kind of like plot leaps. It's like there's a couple of times in the movie where it's just like you think you know what's happening, then all of a sudden one person says like one thing, and you're like, whoa.
Oh yeah, when we literally had to pause the movie halfway through.
What just happened?
We literally had to pause the movie halfway through and go, okay, so that was like the exposition of like, here's what's really going on, and we could not understand.
We couldn't untangle
it. We had to stop it because they said it in a weird way.
Correct.
And then we kind of like deconstructed it, and we were like, okay, so this is what's happening. Great. Why didn't they say it like that? You know,
right?
Like in the later in the movie when Frank or whatever the CIA guys, the corrupt CIA guy is, when he's explaining what's happening to Taylor Lautner, it made more sense then, and was better, and like, so we should hear that sooner in the movie.
Correct.
You know,
correct.
Yeah, the dialogue's pretty rough, especially
the oven bomb. I think the oven bomb was it for me. The oven bomb moment was just like what is happening right now?
I'm not gonna say it was my favorite thing about the movie, but I mean,
the explosion was awesome.
I really loved the oven bomb because it's just the most. I couldn't think of anything more ridiculous, like in that moment. Yeah, I'm not gonna die here. There's a bomb in the oven. With
6 seconds left, like he decides to just mention it.
He shouldn't have mentioned it.
I mean, he's got a very good sense of time.
Well, I guess no, he wanted to mention it because the whole point of the Russian dude is he wants to take Nathan hostage, because if he's dead, then his dad's being like, well, he's dead, I'm not gonna give you what you want, you know what I mean?
Well, then why did they put the bomb in the oven in the first place?
Because then the house had to explode, so the parents died in the house fire or whatever.
They were definitely dead before then.
Nah, dude, but if their bodies blow up, you can't see. I think it was mostly so that
homegirl could like hurt her shoulder and then go to the ER to get an extra large sized Band-Aid put on it.
It was because that's all she needed, which was insane. No, it was a plot device for the sake of we have to move the
good old oven bomb plot device.
We gotta move the story forward, and a bomb in the oven is the only. They wrote themselves into a corner. And this is what it
and they
seems.
Didn't have the money to like undo and go back to the drawing boards. They just had to plow straight through.
I don't think they had to give about figuring it out.
Not.
To be honest, so that's fair. Yeah, the dialogue overall and stuff, especially at the beginning.
The beginning was rough.
All the like high school scenes and stuff. Yeah. Like, oh god, yeah, it's always rough seeing a full grown man play a high schooler.
Correct.
You know, because like I don't know, man. Obviously, I'm not in high school and I don't go anywhere near high schools. But you also have to think
like
do they look like that now? Did they ever, high schoolers, look like Taylor Lautner?
No, they absolutely didn't. But like, if you're thinking about when this came out, like they were trying to ship Taylor Lautner as a thing hard after Twilight. He needed to be in action. His shirt obviously had to be off because like
2 within the first like 30-ish minutes.
Yeah, it had like his shirt can't be there because they're trying. I mean, they knew the audience that was going to go to the theater for this was the Twilight teenage girl.
Yeah.
And I think that's a large reason why they kind of were like framed it within the high school.
Oh, absolutely. Like, no, for sure. There was one review that was like that said it. Sorry, I didn't write you down. So
whatever your name is.
All right, appreciate it because I'm gonna say what you said. Basically, I'm gonna steal your work a little bit. So it's like this movie's obviously trying to bank on like high school girls wanting to see Taylor Lautner and stuff, and then hoping it's actiony enough to get like younger men to be like, oh, Taylor Lautner's a badass dude. I want to see more movies with Taylor Lautner being a badass. Like, it's like, that's what this movie was made for, was solely to make him a thing with both teen boy and girls and stuff. That's why there were so many dope ass explosions.
That's the thing is like,
which I will say the action is good, and Taylor Lautner is a very talented like stunt. Like,
I've always loved action movies like a lot. And I think that as I've become an adult, I've realized, well, it's like as I become an adult and as technology has gone through that whole like thing that it's gone through where it's like everything's CGI because technology. I really have come in the past few years to really, really appreciate like actual stunts and actual stunt work. Like there's it might not be Taylor Lautner for some of it, but he did roundhouse kick his dad in the face.
Yeah.
And that was
really
pretty
good.
awesome.
And he's really good at doing those
like
kind
all
of
the hand-to-hand combat that was like definitely him was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And there were some really cool stunts in there, some pretty cool real explosions.
Yeah, exactly. And
that's entertaining.
That was my favorite part of it. That's the thing I did like. It was like, oh, we're really out here like doing stunts, actually blowing stuff
on trains, whatnot.
Like,
and there were they were gratuitous of that. Yes. And I think that was partially so they could avoid having people speak.
Yes. Yes, there were some very long fight scenes.
Yes.
And just watching Taylor Lautner be a badass for longer than we needed to.
Honestly, yeah.
But and again, this movie's only an hour and 45 minutes, so it's a pretty
tight
movie.
Longer.
I feel like we started at like noon this morning. We just got done watching it.
I also kind of kept waiting for him to turn into a werewolf.
I mean, that's what Austin said when she came in when he was fighting a dude. She was like, "Just turn into a werewolf and bite him."
What are you doing, Taylor? Just freaking turn, man. You got this.
Could have been out of that.
Could have been done so much faster.
So much faster. So I don't know I really don't know. Oh, here's something I know. So his dad like abuses him, right?
Oh, for sure. And his mom is just watching.
Is just watching it because, like, come to find out, it's just a part of his training to be a spy and stuff because of blah 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 blah. But like his dad making him fight the next day after the party and like actually like going for like hits and like punching him in the stomach to where he throws up because he knows he's hungover. That's really up. Like it was like, oh my god, what is happening?
And the mom is just like in the window with like a glass of Chardonnay. She's like, ha ha,
she's
silly
just
boys.
Like, ha, there they go, just being crazy,
just being boys.
Yeah, so that was fun.
I guess. I was like, this is kind of messed up.
It was weird.
It was pretty messed up.
But I did write down. It did make me mad. Taylor Lautner, he's completely up. She's like, oh, so I'm grounded. Like, he's like, yeah, you were out all night and you didn't call us and we didn't know where you were. And then we found out you went to this rager and stuff. And I was like, are you joking, bro? You're a senior in high school. You didn't say, hey, I'm staying over at Gil's house, dude.
Like, who does that?
I'm safe. Like, don't worry and stuff. Like, what the
that's like high school 101.
That's what I'm saying.
You're going to a rager in a cornfield or whatever. I'm from the Midwest, everybody. So like you've got to have an out. You got to be like, oh, I'm sleeping over at insert whatever, like super straight laced friend you've been friends with since high school or not since high school, since childhood. Name there.
Yep.
And you're all be like, oh, ha, ha, have fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
you go,
JK.
I'm going here. Like, I'm going to my friend's house. My friend is coming to my house. Neither of us are staying at either of those houses.
We're both gonna go make poor decisions.
And we're both going to a party and staying at that house in actuality. Yep. Yeah. That genuinely did make me mad. I'm like, bro.
Also, the kids that were at that party and they were like cleaning up, and she was like, oh, my parents are gonna be back in an hour. And it's like, girl, your yard is
You already can't imagine the inside. I can't imagine the inside's any better. The backyard where the pool is, I'm sure, is
you only got an
fucked.
hour.
Only an hour. It's a huge
you can't even
house.
hide the trash.
No.
Like, no, you're
like,
done.
what are you gonna do with that? What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do with that?
Like, it's just
the plot holes.
Bad writing. Yeah, plot holes. Before we even get into the abduction of it all, as it were.
But he wasn't even really abducted.
He wasn't abducted. I don't know. Again,
no, there was really no abduction in the whole movie.
I think they called it abduction because when you go to find it on like a streaming thing, I did have to rent this movie because it wasn't on. I'm so anything.
Sorry. Do you need me to Venmo you $5 or whatever?
No, it's fine. I just was like, wow, it's not on any streaming
platform.
platform.
Yeah, I know.
But like, I think the goal was like, once it's on a streaming platform, it's abduction ABD. It's gonna be near the top when you look at all action movies, and you might trick people into watching it. You know?
I think the only people who watch this were probably people who were on like international flights.
Yes. Oh my god. Yes. This would be a great movie for a flight.
Yeah. Honestly, screw it. Like if I fall asleep, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm gonna wake up, be hella confused, but get right back in. It doesn't matter. Honestly, yeah, that might be the best place to watch this movie. Not on a Monday night in the safety of your own home. Watch literally anything else. But I don't know. I truly think that's why they named it Abduction.
I think that's a very good point.
I think that's
a very good point.
Because like I mean, I guess you could argue that it's like they are doing the sociology project and their angle is like about missing children and stuff, and so he thinks he was abducted as a young child.
He thinks he was abducted for like...
But it turns out to be something way more badass than that.
There's maybe a total of like, at max, 15 minutes of this movie where he thinks he's abducted.
Yeah. He confronts his mom.
And they titled the movie
fast.
Abduction.
Yeah. He confronts his mom so fast, which I was genuinely shocked by. I was like, oh, he's actually going to just like straight up like,
lay it out.
He goes and talks to Karen, his little boo thing across the street. Or the will they won't they thing across the street. They do. Spoiler.
Update. Hard will.
Yeah. They did. But and like kind of gets her side on it. And he's like, well, if I convinced her, like maybe I'll bring it up and stuff. And I was like, oh, he's actually being like kind of smart and mature about this and stuff. And then as soon as he tells his mom, 2 Russian dudes show up and kill both of his parents. And then there's a bomb in the oven and it's over, dude. And no, it turns out he's the son of the top CIA agent in the world, and there's this Russian guy who wants this list with names on it, but the CIA is corrupt too, and that all just happens real fast. And it's like we've been watching this like high school drama for like 30 minutes, and now this is what's happening. Oh yeah, and he wasn't abducted. We got you.
Like placed there for protection for some reason. Because this list was like, there's a lot of questions I have about the list.
Yeah, we didn't get any information.
No.
About the list.
How did they know that this list existed for this high school boy's entire life? Like they put him into controlled surveillance and like a safe house and whatnot with fake parents because of this list that he would potentially be used as a hostage to like get access to. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, his dad is the guy who has the list. So okay, let's break it down. Because it is genuinely very confusing when they lay it out in the movie at first. So a bunch of corrupt politicians and CIA people, including the CIA guy in the movie.
Spoiler, that's a big twist.
Don't
watch this movie.
It's not. They sell a bunch of state secrets of like names of people and shit and to this Russian guy. So then Taylor Lautner's real dad steals the list. And then the Russian guy's like, cool, I'm going to kill his wife, which he did, but then he didn't get the list back. And then he forgot to kill Taylor Lautner for some reason. This is the one mistake he ever made, he tells Taylor Lautner at the end of the movie. And he goes and finds him, and he's like, I'm going to kidnap him. I'm going to abduct him. There it is. I'm going to abduct him. It was the goal, is to abduct him so he can be like, give me the list or I'm going to shoot your son in the face. Which is crazy, and I don't think would have worked because at the end of the movie, the dad says, I'm your father, but I'll never be your dad. Kind of low-key sounds like he wouldn't give a
So
which
it
also
turns
coldest
out
line ever.
Taylor Lautner's character was physically abused by his fake dad and emotionally abused by his real dad, all within one movie. And he's somehow like, sweet, I'm going to go live with my therapist, who, spoiler alert, also isn't who she said she was.
Yeah, is also a CIA operative. And now I'm dating Lily Collins, which I wanted to do forever, but now I have the confidence to do it.
He's going to be very emotionally stable.
Yeah, he'll be fine
for the rest of his life.
Though crying in his sleep.
I forgot about that.
Shit. Wake up and cry like a man,
yeah,
bro.
Dude, face it like a man, dude.
Come on, dude. You can't be doing that, dude. You can't be crying in your sleep in front of Lily Collins like that, bro.
She said it so casually. She was like, yeah. You were crying all night.
Yeah, it's okay. You're crying all night in your sleep.
It's like totally normal.
Yeah.
This is fine.
I think she is a good actress. Not in this movie. Again, could have been the dialogue she had. Because, like, it's okay. You were crying in your sleep all night.
I mean, I think that a lot of the production aspects of the movie were a little bit lacking.
Yeah, well, you can't.
I mean, the screenplay was probably not great. Story wasn't great. I can't directing. Imagine.
Well, like Daniel Day-Lewis can't make bad writing work, and he's like god tier actor, right?
Right.
You know, so like, and unfortunately, Taylor Lautner is not a god tier actor, and Lily Collins at this time wasn't a god tier actor.
Baby,
you know, like it's just, I mean, because the CIA guy is Doc Ock from Spider-Man 2. He's great. Can't remember his name, but he's really good.
I mean, Sigourney Weaver couldn't make it work.
Sigourney Weaver couldn't make this movie work because she's in it for 10 minutes tops.
Yeah.
Her one scene when she's driving and she's like, we're gonna go right here, and then you're gonna have to jump out of the car, and like she's like telling them all this information and counting it down, is probably the best acted moment in the entire movie, except for when they cut to Taylor Lautner and Lily Collins.
Yes.
Like her acting in that scene is really, and when she breaks him out of the hospital, she's out there killing it, dude.
Oh yeah, like, she used those balloons so strategically.
The balloons so smart. Like, oh, she's great.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah, everybody else is pretty rough.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we never get to know who his dad is.
I didn't like that. I want to know it.
I know. I wanted to know because, like, I heard his voice and I was like, it sounds familiar. And then we saw parts of his face.
Did you know who it was?
No, I can't. I'm gonna look it up because I like genuinely. It was driving me crazy. It was like I know who this is, but I cannot figure it out. But yeah, but then you have what's his name? Jeremy Isaacs, Draco Malfoy's dad.
Yep.
And stuff. Absolutely incredible.
He was
actor.
great, and then he also gets like killed super early.
But he gets killed super early.
It's like, oh shit,
minimal screen time. Yeah, exactly.
Maybe it's all they could afford because Harry Potter was popping off then too.
Also,
I mean, Sigourney Weaver was just an Avatar, like you said earlier. So
yeah, exactly. Like so.
I mean, they did what they could with the money they had to like carry the movie. But.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. But like, I don't know. Oh, speaking of the dad, what does he say?
Dude,
about Karen, which is like so like all right,
out of pocket and just like left field. He like calls the high schooler across the street hot. He's like, oh yeah, Karen, yeah, she's hot now.
Yeah,
like,
I remember when she was a little girl. Now she's kind of hot. Excuse me?
These are high schoolers.
I beg your unbelievable pardon. Like, what are you talking about, dude?
Shocking.
Yeah, that was and then the Mara, the like wife, like his quote unquote mom. Taylor Lautner's quote unquote mom is just like, and just like,
she's like, oh, stop it. Yeah, you're so silly.
No, brother. Like, that's not okay.
That's not it, dude.
He might not be on here. I'm not seeing who the dad is.
He's not credited. He should sue.
There's a bunch of uncredited people that are on here, like millions of people as Pirates fan, Pittsburgh Pirates fan. Like, yeah, dude, because they shot it at the
Pirates Stadium.
All right, well, I'm not going to look into it any harder.
Yeah, you've already done your due diligence.
But it was somebody recognizable, which does feel like they were maybe going to try and like tease up.
Oh, do you think they were trying to leave it open for a second one?
Yeah, because it's like his dad's going to call him and be like, I need your help. You know, like kind of thing.
I mean, I would watch it.
Which I think is a good. Oh yeah, if there was Abduction 2 actually abducted this time.
What was that Liam Neeson movie where?
Oh, Taken?
Is this around the same time as Taken? Were they trying to like?
They might have been trying to go on the Taken hype. Holy shit, that's a really good call. Okay, let's see. So Abduction was 2011.
Mm-hmm.
So like
we might be around the same time.
Taken 2 or 3 might have Taken The first one, 2008.
Okay.
Okay, so Taken 2, 2012. Yeah, so they were...
Oh, they were for sure.
Oh, yeah, they were trying to get some Taken kind of vibe. So Abduction, Taken, high-speed chases, explosions.
Dude, it just didn't pan out for them, though.
Attractive high school girls, apparently. Like, because his daughter's in high school and Taken. Yeah. Wow, dude.
That's what it was.
And they fucked it up, dude.
What was it like a box? Like, was it successful in the box office whatsoever? Because I wouldn't be surprised if like it had a good week. Like maybe it's like opening weekend was like decent.
No,
just because of all the young girls that wanted to see him without a shirt on or whatever.
Yeah, and they're the 2 tickets because then their boyfriends that had to go with them.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right, reception.
Critically acclaimed.
So $35 million budget, and it grossed 11.
Oof.
Oh, wait, no, wrong.
Okay, sorry. I was like,
it grossed 28 domestically. Oh, and 54 internationally. Right. So it actually got 82.
Cash positive.
It made a profit. How did they not make a second movie? It was profitable. Enough people went to go see this dog shit movie to make they doubled their money.
Taylor Lautner was a little hurt.
He probably was upset about the
He was probably
reception.
Like, nah, I'll chill. Like,
yeah,
we tried it, and maybe I'll just go do whatever he's doing now.
And that was peak. That was peak Taylor and Taylor time.
It was.
I think so, right? Like 2011.
I don't know. I'm not sure exactly.
Idea.
I thought they dated when Twilights were twilighting.
Because I was like,
it was kind of brief.
It was like maybe he did this movie and they were like, we want to make a second one. We actually doubled our money, like, and then some. And he was like, nah, everybody shit on me real hard. I'm just gonna be Taylor Swift's boyfriend and just live that life.
Which is not a bad career path.
It's not a bad career. I mean, that's literally what Travis Kelce is doing right now.
It sure is.
But like husband and stuff, because Chiefs are over. This is a different podcast.
I know. I was about to say.
After that game last night, Chiefs are done for.
He needs
dude.
to retire.
Travis Kelce
he should just pack it up.
He's got one toe left in the game.
Go be a house husband.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You know.
Pack it up, homie.
At this point. Anyway, not football. Sorry. It was tangentially related. It's okay. Okay. Give me. We can just shit on this movie all day. I need you to. What else do you like? What else is good? What else? You said you were pleasantly surprised by some stuff.
Yeah, I thought the action was really good.
Yeah.
Like, train fight scene was pretty good. I liked everything that happened in the Pirates Stadium, especially when he like slid down that like glass, whatever thing. That was pretty. I mean, I don't think it was him, but like it was pretty cool.
It was a very dramatic exit, you know, like. But I don't know. The train fighting scene, I thought was pretty good. Like everything on the train was actually pretty solid, minus their little makeout session.
I hated that. I hated that. That could have stopped
rough
immediately.
Yeah, that was real bad. Probably one of the worst on-screen.
It was so awkward. It made me just want to crawl into a hole.
After that was pretty solid.
Yeah,
like with the Russian guy finding him and like and everything like that. Kind of low-key crazy. He threw him out the window.
I was wishing he would, though. I was like, he needs to do something like just unhinged because they've been a little too nice so far.
I know. I was going to say, though, I did think that in that moment, and I don't know if this would have made it better or worse for me, but she saw him, like, Lily Collins comes in and, like, sees him throw that guy out the window.
Mm-hmm.
And for a moment, I was like, oh, is she going to get, like, scared of him? That he could just, like, kill this guy? Yeah, like, and, like, I was like, okay, so are we gonna get some of that in there? Which I don't know.
No, I think that's too emotional.
I don't think it would have made it better or worse.
I think it would have made it worse.
I think it probably worse. Yeah. No, she's just immediately like, "Thank you for saving me. I'm hungry." She's bitching about how hungry she is.
And then he steps on the glasses.
And he steps on the glasses, which was like, I wrote down like, and then he steps on the glasses. Hell yeah!
It's just like the final like gut punch or whatever.
Dude, I don't. I don't know, man. How does his motorcycle not explode when it's in the garage of the house?
Who gets their high school or a motorcycle?
Who gives their high school or a motorcycle? Yeah. And then is like, you didn't talk to us all night last night. You're grounded for a week. No, he's not.
Here's your motorcycle.
No, not, dude.
Also, you can go over to the hot girl across the street's house. That's fine. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, because
your dad says she's hot, so you can go.
Yeah. I will. Okay. Let's we're talking all out of order, which is fine. I'm gonna cut straight to the Pirates game.
Mm.
Okay. So their plan was to somehow get a gun underneath the seat.
Apparently magically. But also with duct tape.
I need duct tape and magic. And just like, I need so many things answered about the logistics of how the they did that.
Yeah.
Because it literally was like his friend Gil or Gilly, whatever his name is. He's like, did you do everything I asked you to do?
Yeah,
and he's like, yeah, I got it. Don't worry, dude. How the regardless. So they get a gun in there and it's taped underneath his seat. His plan is to shoot the Russian dude in the middle of this game with a revolver and traumatize this entire section he's in. These innocent people.
Also, somebody else is probably gonna get hit by that bullet. Like
someone else is gonna get hit. You're not gonna successfully shoot this dude your first try. I don't.
It's point blank, but like
it is point blank. But I don't think he's gonna do it right.
I don't think so.
Like that really did blow my mind. I'm like, so you're just gonna ruin like dozens of lives to kill this dude right now? Like, I get you. It doesn't make sense. I get you wanted to be in public for your own safety and stuff, but now you're gonna put a bunch of other people in danger.
But what about his safety? The other man. I'm kidding.
That guy.
Yeah, no.
That guy did suck.
He did extend an olive branch. He offered popcorn.
He did offer
Taylor
popcorn.
said no.
And he said no, which is crazy. Because it wasn't poisoned. He was eating it.
Super hungry like 2 seconds ago. Just freaking eat the popcorn,
but then
bro.
CIA was like, stop running. We'll give you a burger. And they immediately were like,
okay.
Like, you're gonna get some burgers and shakes? Yeah, we'll go with you. Even though I was specifically told by my quote unquote therapist to not trust anyone, especially you.
And in that whole scene, there was like the whole shootout in that burger joint. And the CIA agents just literally played dead. They literally just laid there and closed their eyes, and it was like supposed to be like, oh, that was so awesome. They capped their ass. It's like they would just close their eyes and then open them and were like, psh.
Like they weren't even like laying like face down on the ground and stuff.
He was just sitting on the ground,
full blown sitting up, and just like pop. Like, what the, are you joking? And then they're like the Taylor Lautner and Lily Collins are like, stay here. And as soon as the woman goes away, they immediately leave. And then they're like, oh, where'd they go? What are you doing? Like, what are you two doing? Like, obviously, like that CIA guy is like bad.
Yeah, he's
like,
a dumbass. But like, why he's on that list.
How'd you? Like, are you selling state secrets because you know you're gonna get fired any day now?
Yeah, he's like I'm dog shit at this job. Like I have to make money because I'm only gonna last so long.
It seems like he was dog shit at his job because like when he's like in the very confusing scene where he explains like why all this is happening to like his bosses and stuff, that boss is like, I want to talk to you. Like, I need to talk to you. Like they have a little sidebar and it's like wow. So that was he did a bad presentation. This shit's going all out of whack. And then he's at the end, he's like, shut the fuck up. I know you're on that list.
Yeah.
And stuff. And it's like, yeah, no, he knew he was getting fired. He knew it.
Oh, yeah.
He knew it. Makes sense. I get why he was doing what he was doing.
Yeah, something fishy was about him, but also he wasn't as evil as like, I feel like there was just no follow through like on any of the characters. Mm-hmm. It was like they were like kind of almost evil and I guess bad like ultimately, but then like also kind of not.
Yeah, I don't know. I did say I appreciated the Russian dude for actually going out there and like shooting people and stuff. Because like usually in these movies, they're just standing there and all their dudes are doing all that and stuff. But he's out there with a sniper, like trying to personally kill the CIA guy so he can get to Taylor Lautner, which like respect. But other than that, man, like, I don't know. He's just kind of there. He's just like, I want it because I'm an evil Russian guy. Okay.
So I say, like, you say respect, but here's the thing is like, I've been listening to a lot of Notorious B.I.G. lately.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. That's fucking
and in particular, I'm a huge fan of this one song called The 10 Crack Commandments.
Yeah, dude.
And one of the commandments is never carry your own weight. Like, never carry your own gun. Like, you've got people who can carry it for you and who are more willing to pull a trigger. So, in my mind, that's like a plot hole. I'm like, the fact that he's doing the dirty work, like, you're supposed to be a mob boss, dude. Like,
that is crazy.
You got people to be doing that.
Well, maybe it's just like the love of the game. Like, that's what he got into it. You know, like he got into
he's passionate about it.
Yeah, like he's passionate about it. Like, he got into it, you know, and like he was like a low level dude and he was always pulling the trigger and stuff. And that's what kept him on.
He fell in love with it.
And then he moved up and up and up. And now he's the top guy. But like, when it comes down to it, like he's a good boss. Like where he's like, when it's time to get down in the trenches, they're in there with you. They're not telling you like,
he makes
hey,
you feel...
go faster, work harder because it's really bad right now. Like he's in there like getting dirty and doing stuff. So
props to him. He's a good boss.
Props to him. I think he's a good boss, but you know, I'm not gonna go against the 10 crack commandments.
That's fair.
Like I'm also not gonna like, hey, that's real shit too.
That is real shit too.
I get that and I respect that as well, but I don't know. Other than that, he's a good boss, but he also was just not a great character overall.
I mean, like, there was just no depth to any of the characters.
There's no depth. It was so shallow. Like I get going back to like the Taken thing because it's like obviously like Taken, Abduction, like
there's
obviously trying to like
parallels.
There's a lot of things they're trying to do. Like Liam Neeson's character is like at least a little bit deeper. Like I'm not going to say that Liam Neeson's character in Taken is like deep and profound or anything.
Yeah.
It's not Citizen Kane.
It's like
of shit going on.
His daughter gets taken. Cue action. 2 hours later.
But
and that's the kind of movie I like.
But like he's a father, and like there's like his relationship and stuff. Like
Taylor Lautner has a father. And
no, he doesn't. He only has a father, not a dad.
Oh, that's true.
You're right. But like you like I don't know. You get a little more like emotionality, a little more like. I understand why he's doing this kind of thing.
Yeah.
And this is truly like, this is cool CIA spy shit. And that's why all this is happening.
It's like the details like, don't matter. CIA spy shit. Don't try to make it make sense.
Taylor Lautner's going to have his shirt taken off. We got Lily Collins over here. Don't cut her hair. Don't cut her hair. Because you were like, why don't they cut their hair? And it's like, they can't because then they'll look different.
Yeah.
And that's not what they sold.
No.
You know? Like, now, and you know, and boom, explosions. People love it. And apparently they did because it made double the money, which is
great for that movie. Great for that 5%.
Yeah, 5%, dude.
Yeah.
They made money and that's all they give a shit about. Do you think, now here's the thing, do you think movies like this are to blame about why we have a lot of big studio shit movies? Because they still just make money? And
correct.
Like,
I mean, why would they change what they're doing if it's bringing the money in?
Yeah.
Like, why would you change? Ain't broke, don't fix it.
Because as a viewer and lover of movies, these movies are ass.
Correct, but it's making them money and they don't care, and the man doesn't care, Jacob, about the artistic quality. I mean, there are still, that's why there's indie movies, that's why, you know, blah, blah, blah. But I have to say, as a non-regular moviegoer or movie watcher, I'm a little bit annoyed at like the amount of like remakes of just rehashing of old stories they're doing.
Yeah. But original again, IP is dead.
If it's making money.
It's making money.
Yeah, spin that. Let's go.
There's a guy on TikTok that I follow. Sorry, I can't remember your name, bud. But he is like a screenwriter, and he said he like reenacted a pitch meeting he had with the studio where he was like, I have this original IP story I want to write. They're like, want to make into a movie. Like, do you want to buy it? And they're like, long story short, they're basically like, we love this story. Is there any way you could write a book so that we can then buy the rights to the book and then make it into a movie? And he's like, what are you talking about?
Hell?
And they're like, we're only interested in like making stuff that's like already established IP and we already know. Like, they're like, basically the point being like, a lot of studios aren't taking risk on not already established IPs right now is what was the whole point of like his post about it and stuff. And I was like, yeah, no, obviously not, because like everything is remake, reboot,
or like sequel, even if you didn't think it was like, a book at first, then you learn it was a book.
Oh yeah, look, I can't tell you how many times I've seen a movie like recently, like that's like I'm like, oh my god, I really loved that. That was a really great movie. And then at the end, it's like the credits roll and it's like based on the novel.
Surprise,
like,
it was a book.
And I'm like, okay, well, that's good. Like it was good, and I'll give them that. But like, what about original shit?
Like a movie, you know, like just a movie,
like a movie that was like always intended to be a movie.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, it's just very frustrating. Right?
Yeah,
and like, again, though, I think like this movie is part of the problem. Like, because it's 2011, so like it's kind of when it really that's when it started. You know, because like Marvel had just come out with Iron Man, which started all of that, like, and everything.
I like that movie.
Oh, I love this movie. I love all of those movies.
They're hilarious.
Like they're hilarious. Either they're really good or they're hilarious. Like,
yeah.
I'm not gonna say I didn't go like up until Endgame. I went and saw every single Marvel movie in theaters because I wanted to see what was happening. But like that's like all within the same few years of like, hey, these dog shit movies are making money.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know. It just drives me crazy. It's like, I don't know. Because this is an original movie. I don't think this is based off of a book. And if it was, I gotta read that book.
I don't know that I would call it original though. I mean,
it's not a, but like this guy's name is Nathan this and that and like this that. Like, no, it's obviously like it's a smattering of every action movie you've ever seen, like all wrapped up into one, which is not like a recommendation. Like it's not like it's not like a good thing.
Which I know I'm not like I'm doing like the pro side diet because I have been shit talking the movie, but like that's also why I'm like I would see it again because I'm such a sucker. Like, give me an action movie.
Yeah,
I go so far as like I don't want to see anybody making out. Like, I don't even want that.
And if they do, please do better.
Give me action. Mm-hmm. Like, give me XXX. I know there's a lot of making out in that one. I don't like those parts. Give me XXX. That's one of my favorite things about Jurassic Park, besides everything else. But like the fact that there's a kind of love interest that's like hinted at, but they never really like doesn't distract from the action.
Yeah.
If I'm here for action, that's all I want.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, give me car chases, give me explosions, give me hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah.
So love it.
So John Wick movies.
I love the John Wick movies. Well, holy shit.
Those are awesome.
I hadn't watched any of them until like 2 years ago.
Oh, dude.
And
they're all bangers, dude.
We watched the first one, and I think I made Chris watch that movie with me 5 times that week.
Yeah.
I was like, this is the best movie I have ever seen in my entire life. So hands rad, down, dude. Done.
Yeah.
Loved it.
No, it's good. That's a good franchise.
It's a great franchise.
I'll watch those anytime. Yeah.
Honestly, they got like a little bit worse as they went on.
I mean, but like
what franchise doesn't?
What franchise doesn't? Yeah. No, I can't think.
Same with they're not Christmas movies, but they're definitely Christmas movies.
Die Hard.
Yeah, there's also kind of lose steam as they go on, but I have watched all of them.
Of course, yeah. Well, you're gonna see it. Like you gotta see it.
Like I'm not gonna watch that. Like,
yeah. Man. I don't know. I think this movie is just complete dog shit. I'll watch it on a plane if it's there next time I'm on a plane and see if it
they
rides
make movies
better.
that go like straight to streaming or whatever. Yeah. Like this should have been straight to plane.
This is
straight to airlines.
Yeah, this is straight to not wasting anybody's time putting it in a theater for sure. This is like DCOM. It's like a DCOM. This is a Disney Channel original movie.
Oh yeah,
action movie.
Yeah,
like it's like there's no need to waste our time putting it in theaters.
I will say, like,
money.
The effects that were there were decently done. They definitely sunk a bunch of money into like stunt people and whatnot.
25 million.
Like, it's not that it wasn't well done. It's that it just sucked.
It just sucked. It just
sucked.
Which is the story is
they
such a hodgepodge.
The man a good opportunity at a budding career as an action star / heartthrob, and he just couldn't carry it to the finish line, man.
But again, I will say, not even Daniel Day-Lewis could have made this movie.
No.
Got a bad
the words
script
that were on the page were bad.
Yeah, if it all starts and ends.
I wonder if it really started as like a 3-hour movie and they had to cut a bunch of stuff out. Because that's kind of what it seems like. It's like there's a lot of stuff that's just like, whoa, we just made a leap out of nowhere.
Though, like what? The only thing I can think of is how did they get the gun in the stadium? Is the only thing that I'm like, I need to know.
We need another movie about that.
What happened there? Like, I need to know. I need at least 5, no more than 10 minutes of how
his friend Gilly, because he's so good at like faking VIP tickets and faking IDs and stuff. He just like faked a custodian. Whatever.
I mean, maybe, but
it's not like those stadium seats don't pop up when you stand up.
Yeah, if you're not sitting in it.
There's going to be a freaking duct tape revolver, like just pretty much out in the blue.
Someone's going to notice that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, at least you would think. I don't know. People are pretty unobservant.
That's also true.
Like the fact that nobody saw that bright white ticket on that bronze statue, which was like you could very easily see. Like I said, I was like, I would have clocked that.
My dumbass would have been like, "Oh, it's a prize! We just won something."
Yeah, exactly. Like I would have been like, "Oh my god!" And then the whole movie would have been fun.
Done.
The whole plan would have fallen apart and stuff like immediately. Because I would have seen that and been like, "Oh, sick! Like, is this real?" And be like, "Oh shit, this is real! Hell yeah, I'm going to the game!" I also
love the little old technology throwback moments where how she was taking a picture of him finding the ticket of Vladislav or whatever his name was, and then she texted it and I was like, "Oh my god, you can picture text, what the fuck?" Right. And he was like, "I'm gonna kill all your friends on Facebook."
All your friends on Facebook. No, not my 800 friends on Facebook. Every single one of them. Holy
not my
shit.
Facebook friends.
I'm gonna kill all your boring teachers. Like he just goes off.
Yeah,
on
he
him,
really
dude.
goes off, dude.
And he's like, holy that's a lot of people. Like,
yeah.
I gotta do something about it. I guess.
He's like, I better duct tape this revolver.
I better do this horrible thing.
It's my big brain move.
It's just, I don't think I have much more else to say, to be honest. It's so bad. I think 5% is pretty fair.
I don't know. Like, what other movies have you done that were higher than that? Because, like, I honestly do not think that was a good movie, but I do think that 5% is egregiously low.
It's egregiously low.
I think I would give the movie 50%. I was entertained.
Wow.
I was entertained. Like I said
earlier.
That's
the best critic one it got.
I would watch it again. Like, I would watch that movie again.
I don't ever want to watch this movie again. I'm being honest. I'm trying to think. Like, I'm gonna Google Rotten Tomatoes like lowest scores and see.
There's probably some like weird movies that were just like not even real, you know?
Yeah.
Like Hallmark
but
movies and stuff.
I know we've done some really bad. Oh yeah. Of course those. Let's see. Oh wow, never even heard of that one. One Missed Call. That's a terrible movie. Oh, The Ridiculous Six with Taylor Lautner.
Wait, he made more movies?
Yeah, The Ridiculous Six. He's very briefly in that movie.
Okay, I think. It's a cameo.
No, I think it's more than a cameo. I think he has like a role. Yeah, he has a full blown. He's one of the six.
Oh.
That one has a 0. I haven't done that one.
Whoa.
That's rough. Okay, all of these on this list are 0. I'm trying to think. I don't think it was.
So 5 isn't so bad.
So 5 isn't so bad, apparently. Yeah. This is a list. This is from Rotten Tomatoes, and it's 100 worst movies, like from us.
Yeah.
And they're all 0. Let me go to the very bottom and see if anything is higher than 0. Okay, yeah, here we go. We got some 4%. Oh, the Fog remake, 2005 Fog remake. That's really bad.
Is that a scary one? That one sounds scary.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Watch the OG one.
Is it good?
It's really good. It's John Carpenter.
Is it really scary?
I mean, it's the 80s, you know, so it's like, it's.
Is it jump scares?
No.
Okay.
No.
As long as it's not jump scares.
No, it's not jump scares. It's just like
I can chill as long as it's not jump scares.
Yeah, no.
As you found out every time a gun was shot tonight. Chris hates it so much.
Wasn't that thing that decoration fell over too? Me too, because I was like, okay, that's real. That's happening. Like, I was fine during the movie, but that happened, and I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
That was the most thrilling moment in this entire movie was when something fell in my house.
Real life thrills.
Yeah, exactly. I can't remember. I want to say it was National Treasure, but National Treasure is like a 40%. But like, so I know, like,
I love
amazing.
that movie.
Yeah, no, that movie's amazing.
That movie rocks.
Oh, I lost that battle for sure. Like,
oh yeah, no.
I can't. I'll have to find it and see what it was. But I think I had like a 10%. I definitely had like a 10% one, but I can't remember what it was. There are plenty that are shockingly lower than you would think that are genuinely good.
I'm like actually surprised National Treasure is
National Treasure is only at like 40.
I think it's a national treasure.
It is a national treasure.
I really do.
Yeah. Number 2 is also less than like 60% too. So like none of them.
Wait, is number 2 the name of the movie?
No, National Treasure 2. Book of Secrets. The second one.
That one sucks.
No, it doesn't, dude.
Dude, it rocks.
No, dude, he kidnaps the president. And it's totally fine.
It's totally normal.
And we're never gonna get that third one, dude. Because at the end, he's like, "Oh yeah, you can find. Here's where the Book of Secrets is. Also, check out this page for me." And then he, and at the end,
we're just like, Nick Cage just needs to wait until he needs more money. So
I mean, he constantly needs more money.
Yeah,
like he's. I
Poor
think
guy.
he's forever.
Poor guy.
Yeah, he'll be okay. But yeah, at the end of the movie, he's like, the president's like, thanks for taking care of all that. And he's like, hey, did you read that page I told you to read? And he's like, yeah, I have some thoughts. Roll credits.
And we never know.
We'll never know what was on page, whatever the fuck he told him to do.
Should make a fan fiction.
I'm sure it's already out there. I'm sure there is a 300-page fanfic about what that one was going to be about. So, because the first one, we're way off topic, but the first movie is the Revolutionary War because it's him versus some British dudes. The second movie is the Civil War because it's him versus Ed Harris, who's the South, because he's like and stuff.
Wait, is this for real?
Yes. And then the third movie,
it's so deep.
And then the third movie,
dude's got to be against some Germans.
Would be either Germans or Cold War, and it's Russians.
The Cold War doesn't count.
A lot of up shit happened during that, dude.
Yeah.
Have you seen Stranger Things, dude? That's all because of the Cold War.
I watched the first 2 seasons.
They're good.
And then we stopped because we were like, this should have stopped after the first season.
First season's perfect. Everything else
that's why we stopped.
I'm a sucker for it, and I'm just like, I'm going to eat it up and love it no matter what.
No,
just
we're
like
not.
with Star Wars, where I'm like, I don't care if it's good or bad. It's Star Wars. I love it. Same with
That's like where Chris is at with I think we're just talking now.
Yeah. Now we're just hanging out.
That's where Chris is at with all of the Jurassic Park movies because he loves them so much. Like we watched the most recent one.
I haven't yet.
It's so bad. I went to sleep. I didn't finish it. My coworker,
who is a huge Jurassic Park fan as well, told me the entire plot of the movie as like word vomit because of how bad it was.
It was so bad.
At the end, he said, "Absolutely recommend." Love it. He's like, I love it. It's so bad.
No, it was horrible.
Like,
actually, most of the new ones are really
yeah.
The first one, perfection.
Yeah, Jurassic World is
perfection. Perfection. You know, I had not seen that movie until I met Chris. It's his favorite movie of all time.
Crazy.
And we watched it pretty early on. We were dating.
Well, yeah, he had to make sure you were.
Yeah, and he fell asleep in the bed next to me, and we were like watching it on his laptop or whatever.
Yeah. And he's seen it like 1,000 times.
Yeah, he's seen it a million times. And I was like sitting up, like with like the laptop in my lap, you know, like I was like jump scaring on everything, and I was like, you know, and he's just like, what?
What scenes?
And I was just like, after it finished, you know, he was like fully asleep. And I was just like, that was the best movie I've ever seen in my life.
Slap him awake. You're like, oh my god! Holy shit. And he was like, sick.
He was like, yeah, cool. I've known that.
He was like, great. We can continue today.
Yeah, I'm going back to sleep though.
Yeah, but right now I'm going back to sleep.
Yeah.
Okay, so good news. There's a bunch of really good movies out there you can be watching instead of this.
Yes, a lot of them.
There is that. So you think it should be higher? 50% is still bad.
It is
pretty rough. So I'm gonna say on record, I think this movie.
I don't think it deserves 5%. I think it deserves at least 35 to 50%.
It was entertaining. It was fun to watch with somebody else. If I had watched this movie by myself, like last night to get ready for this episode, I would have been livid. But I had a good time watching it with you right before we started doing it.
I agree. I don't think I would have liked it as much.
I would have been so mad that I wasted an hour and 45 minutes of my life watching it by myself.
Right.
Like. But watching it with someone is kind of fun. So
it is, especially when that guy made that hot high school girl.
We
were like, what did he just say?
Whoa, maybe it's a 5% because it's up.
Yeah,
maybe there's some up shit going on. Well, that's great. Well, thank you for being here, and jumping on. Follow on social media and all that good stuff. Check out that My Deals page, dude. Send me some money, buy some stuff. There's some good stuff on there, like the little green tea, energy drinks and stuff. Oh, smash that like button, right? Yeah, okay. There we go. Nailed it. Ring that bell so you get the notifications too. Yeah, there it is. Okay, yeah. Well, thanks again.
Thanks for having me. This was fun.